I see you in the tent. I was just calling to see if you needed some help.
We're fortunate to have back at Universal Mission Control at the St. Louis Science Center.
Well, we hope we do. I'm hoping we've got a live link now to exactly. You're a meteorologist, obviously. You're the guy who can tell us what's happening. How are things looking?
Right now, wonderful. Looks like a beautiful day in Southern California. The winds shouldn't be a problem. They should continue to die down as the sun rises. And I don't see any low-level clouds or even upper-level clouds to hamper things at all. So it should be. 5 days after we launched Mission 1, we're here to watch the
So now, what is the mood amongst you and all your team?
It's one of great anticipation, and you know, it's amazing that it's being made to look so routine. And that's of course fit in your two-car garage.
Now let's talk about the exercise. How did you bring this up?
Well, a very dear close friend of mine, sitting next to us
Sitting on the other side of it.
Greg Marinac, gave me a book. I was getting my pilot's license back in '93, and he gave me this book, The Spirit of St. Louis, that Lindbergh wrote in the 1950s about his adventure. And I'm reading this book, and I'm thinking, wow, you know, aviation really got started with this series of prizes. And wouldn't it be wonderful to be a prize to build a generation of spaceships that will allow the rest of us to go? And by the time I was writing the notes and margins of the book, by the time I got to the last page, the idea of the X Prize came to my mind. And then it was one of having that was crazy idea. Something that didn't have a reservation. Just showed up like, I want a car. I've been waiting to make sure. Conceptualized the administrative and the master's support of FAA, in the St. Louis area. Those that were tremendous. But then, you know, we kicked this off. We had no money. We had no team. And still people believe us. And here we are today with 26 teams, $5 ready and waiting.
Just 2 seconds.
I had a problem.
No. He's
I had my figure out electrical engineers, silicon and process designers.
Put in their personal items, children, things like that. I'm going to create a space so that they can hang that up when they get home.
And he's going on now. Yeah. So you want to go photograph
You're already under a lot of stress. You've got your job in
Stars was chosen because it's large enough to inspire independent thinking entrepreneurs. That is
Just a matter of seconds. For every moment that they waste, they lose altitude at the top end. So they're going to be doing this as quickly as possible.
You got it, honey?
The White Knight will... It is a tense moment. The White Knight will... Engineer, they should call him Bombardier, because that's essentially what he does. He releases spaceship one from...
So is that broom handle a technical term?
That's right,
That little
special pilot.
dog goat. I give
It's
that
in
to
my
you.
pocket, yeah.
What are we
Try
seeing
one of
there,
those
Greg?
pockets, either that or the back one.
Who are these guys?
Now we're seeing Doug Shane and his team at Mission Control at Scale Composites and Burt Rutan, and they're eagerly awaiting the separation, which we now understand is going to be in the next 2 to 3 minutes. And you can see that vapor trail.
Everybody's laughing.
Straight as an arrow.
L-shaped pattern vapor trail there in the air. A vertical vapor trail, Brian Binney and Spaceship One. And heading horizontally in the sky, that's the White Knight's vapor trail. That is a beautiful sight.
Passing through 100,000 feet right now. Straight as an arrow. Go, Brian.
Absolutely, look at that. And I think that that's a better vapor trail view than we had last week, isn't it?
It absolutely is. He's passed 140,000 feet.
Straight up.
At 170,000 feet, I'm getting tears in my eyes. It's not from the sun.
Greg.
Yeah! 200,000 feet. Now he's in coast mode. 250,000 feet and climbing. Now he's just being carried by the momentum. And here comes the feather. Now you can see Brian has activated the moving the tail booms aft. The fact that it's doing that means he's out of the atmosphere.
So that's it, he's in space?
Well, he's at the very edge. He's knocking on heaven's door. And unofficially, he's in space right now.
Oh, you're right, it's Brian Binney.
Lost that vapor trail, it's just a dot up there.
He's at 350 and he's still in ascent mode. Now as he approaches apogee, he's going to slow down. He's probably somewhere around 360,000. I just heard 362. And there's the Tier 1 navigation
unit. Look at that. Apogee.
He's at apogee. That means he's in the high part of his flight. And now Mother Earth is calling Brian Binney home. Gravity, not just a good idea, it's the law. Even here in Mojave. Unofficially, we've got an apogee call of 368,000 feet.
that picture.
Yeah, there we go. No, he didn't send me that.
Now he's passing through 340,000 feet on his way back in. Now you can really see that feather. He's still in 0G. He's enjoying probably a good 4, maybe 5.
With him as well, everybody.
And there's Dr. Harry, Diamandis Peters Pop. Yay!
The whole family. The Diamandis family has been going through a lot, I think, these last 10 years.
Now at 180,000 feet, Spaceship One is now in its re-entry. Starting to get heating. And you can see a little bit of oscillation back and forth. That's an artifact of their re-entry. On some previous flights, they found that when they dumped their spare nitrous, they...
One more. Let me take one that's less goofy.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Plus one down.
Take one with our side.
So that's those three guys are Burt Rutan, Paul Allen, Richard Branson. Which one's Paul Allen? And then Paul Allen's got the baseball cap. We're gonna have this record.
Brian now about 16,000. You can see it pretty clearly. They're lining up on the runway at an altitude of about 9,000 feet. I see the low chase plane, which is the Extra 300. Oh, and now we can see it right above our screen with the naked eye. And the chase plane is emitting. Spaceship One is about, looks like about 3 lengths if this was a horse race. Kind of the extra. The challenge for the Alpha Jet is to fly slow. And now he's directly over the airport. And he's going to do a jet fighter type pattern. Wind up and down with like
Isn't that beautiful?
of all the spectators here at the He turns into his downwind leg at 7,000 feet. A lot of action.
There you go, there's 200. The 100 looking good. 20, 5, 6, level off. 4,
about 20 feet.
coming down, looking good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1 foot. 1 foot.
You can see some of it's a Broad mothership. Right. And it's landing the same kind of division. And there's now we're seeing a flyby of the Alpha Jet and Starship and the Extra 300.
Which one is Branson?
In the white shirt. Oh, hey!
So those guys are making their way up to the podium now. We're going to have some announcements, obviously, by Burt. by Brian,
It's on show, so you're
and I guess
fine.
by Peter as well. That's what happened last week, and I guess it's what's going to happen today. Of course, even more excitement for them now, and more for them to tell us about. As we say, we assuming they've won the Ansari X Prize for $10 million, but more importantly, a place in history, a brand new space age opening up.
That's right, this is the end of the beginning.
That's a good way of putting it.
If I could please invite onto the stage Burt Rutan, the designer of the first private spaceship, Spaceship One. Burt. Welcome Paul Allen, the visionary billionaire who made it possible. Paul. Brian Binney, the pilot of Spaceship One, X2. Sir Richard Branson. Richard?
Experience for us because we had not seen the documentary which was run by Discovery last night, and what they did there is to show very, very deep inside our program to see how we approach this project. It gives you a phenomenal feel for how difficult it was. And if you haven't seen it, it's an amazing piece on the development of a private spaceship. So last night we had nothing else to do, so we had the whole team over to my house, and we got a chance to watch that. The last thing that I said to Brian before we closed up the door around 6 o'clock this morning was to use the driver, keep your head down, and swing smooth. And I'd like to say to Brian right now, nice drive. I'm also very proud. I'm also very proud to say that we did indeed go after beating the X-15's record, which is set in 1963, and we beat it by about 13,000 feet.
In Mojave, California, Spaceship One has made 2 flights to 100 kilometers and has won the Ansari X Prize.